I got your head in there. Because you moved it there. Doesn't matter. Right, you can turn that down now.
Okay.
I'm now going to pan on you.
Greetings, my friends, family. You know, I was wondering, how would you feel if you lived in an area where the police are the drug barons? They are the ones that control drugs. They're the ones that lead prostitution. They're the ones that if you complain about them, they will eliminate you. What a terrible place to live. Well, my friends, I've got news for you. This is happening in a state in the USA.
Called New Orleans.
Yeah, which is New Orleans. And I've also heard reports from, in Michigan, of similar things. What the hell is happening to our values? It's like law of the jungle, as it were. Okay, enough of this. A lot of you are going through a lot of pains, and you can't explain these pains. Well, let me explain. First, the body produces electromagnetic energy. Psychics can see the corona of this, which is called the aura. Now, the sun also produces an electromagnetic energy with sunspots and flares. This will affect you. The whole earth is going through a complete change. It's having magnetic waves belted on it to change. Even your own DNA is changing. Okay, so how can the DNA change? Let me explain. An experiment was done using very low frequency microwave on a duck's egg. The duck's egg, by the way, was fertile. And in another room there was a chicken, which was also pregnant. Chicken eggs. They passed the microwave through a series of conduits through the duck egg. The chickens that were born, their DNA was changed to such a degree they were half duck, half chicken. So that without any connection. So therefore the species can change with wave radiation. Same thing was done with a frog and a salamander. The frog, instead of giving nice little tadpoles, gave birth to salamanders. How? They used a low frequency laser through the frog and the salamander. The result with it took on that appearance of the young being salamanders. Now, why is this relevant today? It's relevant because you are being rewired. Some of you are developing aches and pains you can't explain, except There's nothing to fear here, except this great change. Every 22,500 years, sorry, I correct myself, every 25,000 years, the Earth goes under a phenomenal change. And the species will change. So you get something from Neanderthal man who used to crack nuts with his teeth to Homo erectus, and eventually then to Homo sapien. Now this is, again, we've reached that point in time where a new species of human is evolving. A very enlightened species. You'll be able to acquire and do things that you've never been able to do before. Mariella has put stuff on site which I'm very thankful for. I mean, it was very interesting. And it's nice to get these things. Also, of course, a few of the others, like Moon Dancer and Shadow Dancer. I nearly said Cloud Dancer, didn't I? What an idiot. Now, it seems to be me, or is it my imagination? We have over 200 people on this family. And a handful of those 200 people are the only ones that do anything. Come on, people, wake up. I know a lot of you don't agree with what I have to say. That's fine. But let's face it, a lot of the members on this site are either got rigor mortis set in and they should be buried, or they're just deadbeats, they're just hangers on. They don't contribute, they don't make comments, they don't do anything. Come on, we want to hear from you too. If you disagree with a lot of what I say, then tell me. I won't take offense. I mean, we have put on many videos. The latest one is David Wilcox, which I think you'll find extremely interesting. Those who have got a few hours to spend listening to it. Those that know anything of David Wilcox, I firmly believe he's an incarnation of Casey. If you put a picture of Wilcox and Casey together,
it would help if you tell them who Casey is.
Then, most people know who Edgar Casey is.
His full name, not just Casey. There's a thousand
Edgar
Cases.
Casey. See, you got me. I'm getting told off again. It's all your fault. Anyway, he is identical to Edgar Casey in every way. You take him as a twin. Not only that, his what they call it? His astrological chart is identical as well. Interesting point. He's very knowledgeable. He blends science with metaphysics, and he explains it in that degree. Star people, believe me, they are coming. They are, some of them are with us already. And again, I don't think this is anything to be frightened for. I mean, the media is full of woe and doom. There are films on the 212 tragedy of people dying in millions. There's films of aliens annihilating people. Come on, people. We are supposed to be intelligent beings. Let's act like intelligent beings. Use that little bit of logic that we have. Again, I want to thank Carol for some of the hot mails she sent me. Some of them I put on site, especially for you. Also to thank Dark Raven One, my partner, for the work she's put in on this site. There only seems to be a handful that are working their little butts off to keep this site functioning and interesting. And a lot more can be done. But there are so many that just sit back, they read what's on site, no comments, no reaction, nothing. This to me is sad. Also, I value Carol's comments as an advisor. Once before I did not listen to her. In my wisdom I knew better, and I've learnt to regret it. Now I listen to her. If she has doubts of anything or anybody, then she will voice them to me and I will listen. Now, Shadow Dancer, I am going to put on a new system of how to make dowsing rods. Interesting, for these can detect ley lines and all sorts of stuff. And they do work. They're very simple to make. You don't have to spend a fortune on dowsing rods. They're easy to make. All you need is a couple of wire coat hangers and you can make these. How am I doing for time, bud?
Just over 3 minutes.
Whoa!
2 minutes left.
We've got a lot to cover, haven't we? Okay.
You got 3 minutes to sign off.
Hey, what?
That's all you've got left.
Is that all I got left?
Yeah.
Jesus, and how long will I have been talking by then?
15 minutes once that's gone.
I'm out of here. I'm sorry, folks. I gotta go. The boss has told me I gotta go. I'd like to remind you he will also be putting a video on the new smartphone, the Galaxy smartphone, which will be very interesting. That will be on gadgets and gizmos and gadgets. My blessings to you all. I was going to say have a nice day, but it's a lousy cliche. But my blessings to each one of you. Really, enjoy your day, enjoy each other. Namaste.